What's going on, beautiful people? D'Lo Brands back for another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name is David. I've been a graphic designer for over a decade, and this video today is going to be something that I know very, very well. And it can be sad, but I'm very happy about it. So today we are going to be going over how you can duplicate any brand or your own brand for image models to be able to replicate on brand Instagram posts, LinkedIn posts, reel covers, whatever digital content that you wanted to make in any aspect ratio, we're going to get it to do that. So let's say you have a company, a tech company, and you guys have just gotten a brand guidelines from a graphic design firm like the Views Agency. You would take that entire brand guidelines and basically go through the steps that we're going to go through in a second, and you will be able to, without having much context put in, you will be able to get the absolute best on brand Instagram posts, TikTok posts, whatever digital media that you need. So first, we're going to start off in Pinterest, because let's just say you don't have a brand. If you're starting a new business, then you want to get some inspiration. Okay. So you're going to go to Pinterest and you're going to type in Instagram posts. And in front of that, excuse me, in front of that, you can actually put, whatever industry you're in. So let's say you're in the tech industry, tech Instagram posts. So now you have a bunch of tech Instagram posts that are here. And what you want to do is find one that is a layout like this. So a 3x3 layout that shows a different number of posts. This one is a good example. You can use a 3x2 as well. It just needs to show a number of examples of that specific post style in many different ways. So you see different objects here. You see the text in different ways here. So this would be a good example, but this would be an even better example because, if you want to go simple, you can. If you want to go busy, which I would consider this option right here a little bit busy, this one is a little bit simpler, product based, and let's just land on this one. So this is a clean one. Looks like it's for tech, phone stuff. So what you want to do, and this is as simple as it is, what you want to do is copy this image. You're going to go to Google Gemini, and you're going to type in this prompt. You're going to type in this prompt right here. Analyze the overall design style of these Instagram posts and give me a master prompt that will get an AI to make things exactly in this style for whatever I need it for. So, of course, you want to be using the best model, Thinking 3 Pro, and you're going to send this. And what this is going to give you back is now not only an analysis of the style, is going to give you that master prompt. And so this is going to be very, very essential when we want to be able to replicate this at any given time. And Nano Banana Pro, fortunately, is very, very fast. So you can get a month's worth of content in about 5 minutes that are completely on brand for what you are looking to use it for. So right here we have the analysis, color palette, typography, composition, graphic elements, lighting, the master prompt. Right here is it doesn't matter what applications it's talking about here. It doesn't matter at all, because these are just guidelines to be able to get similar outputs to what we have had before, or what we have in the inference or the reference. So now all you're going to do is copy all of this, copy this entire thing from the design analysis. You're going to open up a new chat, and you're going to paste that entire string of text. And then in front of it, you want to say, based on this design analysis, create an Instagram post talking about new phones we are selling. Okay. And then you're going to put a colon and have it right there. I can't spell. Okay. So now we're going to send this. But before we get that, I want to show you guys what things would look like if you didn't follow this. If you just went inside of Nano Banana already, no guidelines, no master prompt, no style in mind, and you just asked it to create something, this is what it'll come out with. So busy, not really on brand, many different colors, you know, not the best output. Same thing with this one. You know, it gets the job done, but you wouldn't want to post this for your brand, and I wouldn't want you to post this for your brand either. And also down here, same thing. It's just, you know, this blue arrow, then you have this purple and orange gradient, and these things do not work together with each other. So I have a couple of examples before we go through the one that we just did. So this was the input image that I had found on Pinterest for this specific style. And all I did was get it to analyze this style. It gave me that same style analysis along with the master prompt, some example prompts. And these are very short master prompts. If we wanted to get even better results, we would ask it to say, hey, go more in depth with the master prompt. We can easily say that. But based on that, I got the analysis and the master prompt. I gave it to a different chat, and I basically said, using this style, create an image post for Instagram that includes a chart and is talking about business performance when they are, you know, using social media versus without. So now, if you guys see the original brand, this is the original brand. And this is the output that it gave us. Perfect text everywhere, flat growth, limited reach, lower sales, everything perfect, and in the same style as what we had before. Now, to make sure that this works, you want to use as least context as possible and say, create the next post. Now create a post announcing $500 a month social media management package is now live. If you are looking for social media management for your business, definitely head over to theviewsagency.com, send us an email, and we can get you started. But I wanted to test it out with this brand. So bam, this is what we got on brand with everything that we want. You know, we have this kind of glass morphism. We have very nice icons. Everything looks on brand. And so we did it again. I told it to create a story post, create a 9x16 Instagram story post, asking people to swipe up and DM us social to get started, show features like blah, 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 blah. And bam, this is this is ready to post. This is something that I would create for my clients. This is what you guys don't this is what you guys don't understand. And I have something in my mouth. Hold on. Okay, this is what you guys don't understand. I charge clients thousands of dollars per month for me to do this for them. Beforehand, of course, my process looked much different. I am in Photoshop designing every single piece. I'm out on the site taking pictures, blah, 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 whatever. But now it is easier than ever to basically get your social media presence started with an on brand design. So we just went through, basically, you are going to find a desired style look on Pinterest. You are then going to get Gemini 3 Pro to analyze it. You're going to copy that analysis and the master prompt, and you are then going to begin using it. So here's another example. We had this on Pinterest, and this is a lot busier. It's more picture focused. So I wanted to see how well it would do with this. So bam, we go over to using this style. We copy the same, not the same, but we copied the analysis and the master prompt, and this is what it came out with. I mean, you guys tell me, like, are we, are we on the same page right now? Where we at? Okay. right here. So this was the original, and this is what they gave us. Like, are we serious? Like, this is Nano Banana Pro in 2025. You don't need a graphic designer anymore. I promise you. The only thing you would need a graphic designer for is maybe to remove this thing, or, you know, at scale. Like, my clients get 365 pieces of content per year, you know? So doing that at scale, you're going to want to outsource somebody for that. But if you're just trying to post, once a day for yourself, and you're just starting up your business, you can do it yourself. You have the time to do it yourself. This is a great way to do it. So now let's go back to our actual post, and let me see. Create an Instagram post, create the image. So we wanted to create the image of that post. So it's going to go ahead and do that now. But based on these examples, guys, you can see that, we didn't take any steps to tailor these prompts for our businesses. We didn't take any steps to do that. But if we did, we would have much better on brand outputs. And this is the power of Nano Banana Pro that a lot of people aren't going to take advantage of. You just want to, change your subject character clothes, or you just want to change the hairstyle. But no, people are able to now create their entire digital presence inside of Gemini with Gemini 3 Pro. So, bam. All right, boom. So we found this on Pinterest at the start of this video. Okay. Very nice look and all of that. And this is the output that it gave us. We wanted this to be a post about us selling new phones. New phones are selling. Pre-order now. Pre-order now. Like, it's done a good job. It's done a good job. Now, this one can be a lot better, in my opinion. But let's just say create an Instagram story post talking about something similar with a call to action to swipe up. Okay. So we're going to just input that, and I want to say there was one that I did again. No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Okay. So we're just going to wait on this one to finish, and bam. So it actually created like the Instagram story, like a mock-up of it. But let's just say this was a post on its own. This would be ready to post. It has, wow, look at the time on the watch. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Okay, guys. So now we have this sequence, but how can we do this in a reusable way that is easy for us to access it and get things done faster? And this is going to be with Gemini Gems right here. If you see Explore Gems, right here, I've created a number of gems, and they have other pre-made ones that you can use. I'm pretty sure they'll come out with a marketplace sooner or later. But let's say we wanted to create a gem strictly for creating on-brand posts for our company. So let's say we want to use this one. So we'll say green and gray posts. Let's just say green and gray posts. Okay. Create on brand post using the green and gray style. And now inside of these instructions, all you're going to do is get the style analysis, and the master prompt. We're going to get the style analysis and the master prompt. and we are going to drop it right into the instructions. Okay, that's it. You're going to drop it directly into the instructions. And then what you're going to do is click save. And now it's going to show up on the side. You see green and gray posts right here. So now we can click into our new gem and we can say, create an Instagram reel cover for a reel talking about why running your own social media is hurting your business. Use the title social media trap. Okay, so we are going to see if not only, matter of fact, we're just going to put we're going to put the aspect ratio in here, and I would recommend to do that all the time. So bam, create a 9x16 Instagram reel cover for a reel talking about why running your own social media is hurting your business. Use the title social media trap. We didn't give it any context talking about the style, but since we are using the green and gray post Gemini gem that we created, look at that. We have something that is on brand. Like, guys, are you seeing the power right now? We have kind of this atmospheric style, dark green pops. It says social media trap, why DIY is killing your growth, 0 ROI, burnout, 0 ROI, time wasted. And it has a trap icon with social media icons inside of it. My job is finished. My job is actually finished. Bro, like, I would post this. I'm about to go set up my own on-brand gym for my company, the Views Agency, for my company, the Pure Intentions Podcast, for my company, the I Educate, and for another company that I'm partnered in. We are going to create these on-brand, gyms, and we're going to get Nano Banana Pro to make all of this stuff. And the only thing that you need to worry about is this little Gemini Spark down here, but you can easily just get rid of that. Go into Photoshop. We've done another video on doing things inside of Photoshop with AI images. Just, use the marquee tool, select it, and generative fill over it. Or you can use Canva to do the same thing. We're going to download this and we're just going to open it. Bam. And it's not the lowest of quality. Like, I would use this for a brand that I really don't care about because it's not really pixelated per se, but it is grainy. So what you would want to do is go inside of Photoshop, use camera raw filter, and just adjust the sharpening, and you'll be good. Remove that thing down here and you will have a finished reel cover. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. If you did learn something, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this workflow. I think that this is one of the most powerful things going into 2026 that you can use for your business to grow. So definitely take advantage of it. Join the AI Educate AI Lab community on WAP. The link is in the description, as well as many more affiliates that you can use to not only support the channel, but get great access to great AI tools. All of those links down there are things that I have reviewed on this channel and that I use myself. So definitely check those out. But this has been D'Lo Brands, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.